Hello, hello, my friends. In this video, you're going to see a whole bunch of rabbit holes and a cooking video on those leftovers. Join us, and I hope you enjoy. I have done one of my leftover, I'm calling it Nanny's McMuffin Thanksgiving leftover. I think you're going to enjoy this. You seem to always like the little McMuffin egg recipes that I've done before. And this one is just maybe the finale for finishing up the leftovers of the turkey dinner. Moosey loved it, I loved it, and it was so easy. Also in this video, I'm going to show you one or two of my monochromatic outfits that I have decided is probably the only way for me to go for the fall. I love the monochromatic look. I'm not one for prints. Very rarely do I wear prints other than maybe a wild jacket or shirt or something, other than plaids and tartans. With our Scottish background where we lived for a couple of years in our early years, I just love the tartans and I love the shirts and I love tartan scarves and things like that. But some of you have asked some questions about some of the products, and I'm going to respond to tell you something. Number one, I do not have an Amazon store, mainly by choice. Getting videos made and up and out is just enough for me. And bothering with signing up for Amazon and putting links on and everything, I just don't want to do that. Why do I always seem to film when the birdie clock is going? I know you're all identifying the different calls on the different hours. I think you all have got that down to pat by now. So far as the Amazon goes, I tell you, when I talk about products, I tell you the products that I've used forever, my holy grails, which, as you know, are Vaseline and Nivea. Nothing really expensive. All my life, because of my very dry skin, I've had to use greasy, creamy things. Even my mother used to bathe me in cod liver oil when I was a baby. So I think maybe that has helped me along the way with the wrinkles and smoother skin, at least on my face and my neck. But many of you asked about what I wear under the makeup. And the only reason I do use greasy, creamy things is because my face is so dry that makeup would not glide on. And this is what I use. Bio oil gel. Now the gel is what I like. And as you can see, this is almost gone. I'm going to take a teeny bit out to show you what it looks like, if I can find any at this point. I just reordered. Remember I told you I reordered in the Black Friday deals, a couple of things besides my collagen, which I did get that nice big, I saved $10 on that, and I reordered this. I usually get the 6-ounce jar, and don't forget it's the gel. Now, Bio Oil is the name of the company. Can you see it on the end of my finger here? It's clear, and it's very, oh my gosh, it's silky soft, and it does sink into your skin, but does leave enough to let my makeup just glide on. And as you know, I've been using the e.l.f. Soft Glam number, I think it's 24, by the way. It's dark enough for my skin. Okay, that's enough of that for a minute. What? So back to the monochromatic outfit for a minute. I will stand back and show you the outfit. I was going to go outside, but this morning we have Moosey's dermo appointment at 11:30. And what with taking the wheelchair this time, it's already in the car. And what we're going to do is have someone from the dermo office come down and help me get the wheelchair and Moosey up. If you remember, that's where it all happened about almost 4 months now ago. We were on our way rushing, which is something that you just shouldn't do at this age. We're both 87, and I have discovered when I rush to do anything, it just doesn't work out. It's almost a disaster. But that's where Moosey fell, 10 feet from...
At that time, I was wearing monochromatic clothes.
He was. He reminded me that I got off the track when I was speaking about monochromatic clothes. I did say I'm going to model this. Now, my outfit are separates. This is something that doesn't come together. I have on a really cozy, kind of one of those big over type turtlenecks. I don't like the ones that hug my neck, but these are nice, the looser ones. It's the coziest. It's not a sweater. It's sort of a cross between a soft jersey and a sweater. It's a little bit ribbed. It's long. It has slits on the side. And I also, at the same time, Walmart has several of these, what I call separates, that are monochromatic. Some in burgundy, some in camel, which I love. And I love this olive color. So I found the pants too. I also found a jacket a couple of months ago, and they're either the Terra SkyBrand or Time and True. So if you like these, go to Walmart. You can be just as stylish with your jewelry and whatever. My olive ring, it's going very monochromatic, as you can see today. So much for go big or go home. I'm going to stand up now, go back, and show you this outfit. And maybe in the next video, I'll show you one of my other monochromatic outfits. I'm really enjoying them. And they are casual for anything you do in life right now at this point in our life. Now, as you can see, I've paired this with my Coach fanny pack. I know they have another name for it now, but the top is, once again, straight down. It does cover the back, and the trousers are nice and loose. And from what I understand from all my grandchildren and Colleen, this year it's not the tight pants. They're supposed to be wide legs. So I think I'm doing well in that area too right now with the wider leg pants. So
you look so pretty.
Oh, thank you, Moosey. So Moosey is hopefully getting the little thingy that's on his side taken off. We've been dealing with that for more than 6 months. And today, hopefully. Now, we do have the nurse coming, usually every other day. She's been wonderful. Hello, Eva. She's just great. And she has been changing Moosey's wound, and obviously will come after the incision today as well. We also have the PT fellows that are coming, and Moosey's just doing great. As a matter of fact, I was out for a couple of hours yesterday trying to pick up all sorts of things. I did find, thank you so much for your help in telling me where to find the replacement pads for Moosey's neck brace, and also where I can buy the neck brace. I did also find on, when I went on Amazon or Google, that there are several dupes to that Aspen Vista neck brace that he wears. So I have to be careful that it is the brand name. And I believe there is an Aspen Vista store as well, but I think I can also get it through the DMEs.
Yeah, but you didn't find my jump rope.
Well, he's not at that point yet. Jump roping would be fun. Okay, remember those leftovers from Thanksgiving Day that I said we have? I scored, remember? Well, I have some of them right here. And last night we had turkey and stuffing and cranberry sandwiches. They were delicious. And tonight I'm going to show you a new way of doing it. We're having muffin tin Thanksgiving leftovers, and it's going to be so good. Now, it's just a little tin of buttermilk biscuits. Now, you can use whichever kind you like. I'm only going to make 4 of these, mainly because Moosey and I will have 2 each tonight. Now, you start with the little biscuits, and you flatten them out. You know, they come kind of, well, there's one in here. I don't know whether I can get it out to show you. This is what they come like, about this big and this thick. So what you do is I took my trusty roller, and I rolled them out a little bit, but then you pull them apart kind of like you would a pizza, just a teeny bit, enough to just make it go slightly up the sides, not much. So I'm gonna put it in my tin. And by the way, I did put a little bit of Pam in here. So this is what they look like. They don't go all the way up the sides, just to make a tiny little cut. And now I'm just going to start, to make it easy, I'm using paper, I don't want anything else to wash. I'm going to start probably with the meat. So I'm gonna have chopped up meat here, and I'm gonna put a little bit in each one. As I'm doing this, I'll bring this over here to show you. And I've got everything here to be able to do this. Okay, a little bit of meat in each one. These are going to be so good. It's just a different way of having your turkey sandwich. To me, the leftovers are the best part of the meal. All right, now I have a little bit left over. Colleen has to send some more down because I'm running out of turkey meat. I hope she still has some. Now I'm going to put some leftover sweet potatoes. If you want to put mashed potatoes in, go ahead, but I'm going to put a little bit of the mash of the sweet potato, and I've chopped them up a little bit just so that they'll be just enough. Now you might not want potatoes in here. I thought maybe I might not want them, but I'm doing it tonight just because I want a different taste from last night. Just enough here. And then the cream of the crop that I consider, I could just eat stuffing and be happy. I know I added some extra apple slices, by the way, to this, and a little extra butter. So it's made it a little creamier, just a little softer. So I'm gonna put a dollop of this on top. Can you see what I'm doing? This is gonna be so good. And you know, the gravy never lasts, does it? You always have lots of extras, but not enough gravy. So I didn't get any extra gravy. So I bought a little jar of gravy today. I was out. It was so crowded out there today. I went into Joann's too. I needed a piece of fabric to finish up one of the stockings that I'm making for the kids. You know, I make those homemade velvet stockings. This might be the last year that I make them. They're getting hard. So now, whew, my back hurts from being out, standing online, waiting to be checked out, and Joann's took forever. So this is what I have. This is what it looks like. It is overflowing. And now I wait till after they're baked to put my cranberry sauce in. Now I'm not using my special cranberry homemade sauce because I'm saving that for another sandwich for tomorrow. So I did buy some whole cranberries in jelly, and I'm going to use that. So I would pour a little bit of gravy on top of this, just a little bit, to moisten it up. Ooh, and to give it a little extra taste. Now that could get down to the turkey right through all this. Maybe I could put a little bit more on. Just drizzle the gravy on top. You want to put a little extra salt and pepper, or not salt. No, not salt. Put a little extra pepper on it. That's it. Now this is ready to go into the oven. Let me come around and show you. That's it. That's my turkey dinner leftover, day number 2. When it comes out, it should be all baked with the biscuit on the bottom, and then I'll put cranberry sauce on the top, and Moosey and I will have these for supper. Now the oven is set, and I just heard the bell ring. Now my oven is set for 400, and I just heard the bell ring. It's ready. So I'm going to put these in for about 10 minutes. I'm going to watch them to see how the biscuit's going. I'm baking these according to the biscuit directions, which say 10 to 11 minutes. So here we go. Bon appetit. Oh. So now we'll wait. I better set the timer. As you can see, I'm exhausted. I did have to go out because I did need something. I needed a piece of quilt for the lining for one of the stockings that I'm making. I tried to make it last year, and it was, remember when Tessie got married? It was right before Christmas, and she wanted me to make a stocking for her new hubby. And I had it all cut out and ready to go. And then I tore the meniscus in my knee and I didn't get it made. I felt so awful. So I'm trying to get it finished now. I did put a bit of Tessie's wedding dress. Debbie went to the dressmaker who altered it and did get a little bit. She only gave me a little bit of beautiful fabric left. Some of the sparkly, it's just lace, a little bit of lace on there, the appliques. I would have thought that she would have given me more, but she probably saved it for herself. Anyway, I have to make that stocking, and I needed some other things, but was not the day to be out there. The lady charged me double for the quilt, and it's not what it said on the line, and being me, I couldn't do that. So after waiting for about half an hour online, Joann's is a new superstore, and it's just too crowded with merchandise, and they don't have enough helpers to help out. And I even left without a bag, so I hope they get extra help for Christmas. But anyway, I had to go back to the manager, and I did get like $15 less than what I paid off it, so he put it back. You know, sometimes the kids used to get a little embarrassed when I would speak to the sales girls about a mistake that they made, or I thought I was being overcharged, but they're the same as me now. They're very aggressive if they think that they were mischarged. Anyway, enough about that. I'll come back and show you when they come out. Bye for now. I'm gonna go lie down. So that's it. Just in case you forget the biscuits. They're buttermilk biscuits. That's all they are. And it's just a little can because I didn't want to overdo it. Actually, I will cook this little one a little bit later. Here they are. My Thanksgiving turkey McMuffins. Aren't they yummy? You see the little crust coming up the side? You can see everything in there, and I think there's enough gravy on there. I have heated up just a little more gravy just in case Moosey wants more, but I think they're ready to go. And they look pretty yummy, don't they?
Very tasty.
Is it?
And I haven't even gotten to the muffin part.
Oh, good. Well, the turkey's down the bottom, and then is the sweet potato, then the stuffing, and of course on top is that. Yum, huh?
I know.
Second day of leftovers.
Yeah.
Turkey McMuffins. Now I want to talk a little bit about Christmas. Honestly, this is a bunch of rabbit holes, this particular video, besides the fact that I do have a cooking video on here. 2 years ago, Moosey and I did the Vlogmas, where you do a video every single day from December 1st to December 25th. And we are so proud of ourselves. We didn't miss a day. Many's a day, Moosey and I sat here in our little cottage with Christmas hats on, painting. And we decided that we would paint Christmas ornaments for all our children and all our grandchildren. So we had a picture taken of the both of us, and I think I went down to that home, what do they call it? Not Home Depot. Lucy, what's the name of that place where you can get a lot of photos and things copied?
A&P?
No, you know what I'm talking about. But you can also have this done at Costco and other places. And I had a bunch of photos made. When we took this was a selfie right here. We tried to make it so that it would sort of fill it up. I also found, at the time, some little round bark ornaments made of wood, and they're about 1/2 inch thick with a hole. And I'm thinking this year we're just at an age where running around shopping is just not possible for us anymore. Plus our immediate family is now up to about 56, 57, just including children, spouses, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, and a few little extras here and there. So it's hard, even on Amazon. And we thought we might do something like this again. We're not going to do a Vlogmas, by the way. It's just too much. But I think I might do another ornament. When I saw little Kelly, Molly's little girl, last year, hanging up this ornament on her Christmas tree and looking at it. Kelly is now 3, I believe. Maybe she's 4 now. But at the time, she was maybe 2.5. And she looked at the ornament. Molly sent us a little video of it. And she looked at it and she said, "Ah, Moosey Nanny." And she looked at the little ornament and she turned it around. It really got to us. It just filled our hearts. And I thought, maybe we'll do another one this year for all of our grandchildren, great-grandchildren, kids, something like that. On the other hand, I do have lots of little treasures that I give away every year to my daughters, to my daughters-in-laws and granddaughters. And that's in the way of my jewelry, my bags, and makeup that I've never used. So I fill up little bags with things like that. What are you giving out this year? If you're up there in years like I am, and Moosey, it is getting impossible to shop. I know it was fun, and maybe it could be fun again, but I'm not up for it anymore. And I know everybody understands that. I am making a little progress with my mantle. I've brought in some of my foraged greens, and I have put the Holy Family in the middle, but I want to disguise the little platter and a wreath. I have other things I want to put up. It's little by little at this point. Thanks so much for watching our videos and our shorts now, my friends. You're helping to drive up those views, and that's what YouTube loves. I'm going to have to close this one a little earlier. So I send my love. I hope you're enjoying these days of Christmas and Advent. I love you all. Bye for now, and God bless us all.